Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and starting this one, Jeffrey Springs.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
George Springer stands in here, takes ball one low.
4 o'clock.
And that's outside. 2-0. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Swings through that.
2-2.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Let's go, right.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Springer on the run. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Hey, we got nobody.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back.
Springer on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Up the middle. Loud. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that is the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
As the lefty gets to work, Dalton Varsho leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Eye the tiger, kid.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Blue Jays down a run here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is good. The third baseman, Addison Barger.
So up next, Addison Barger. That clips a corner.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
2 outs. Slider misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, top half of the 3rd inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So digging in, Leo Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jimenez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. The Blue Jays trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Batting 9.
Now the left fielder.
Number 9.
Hey, one away.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
One down, one down.
That misses, and that is ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Right side. Low. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Down now.
2 outs, base is empty. That one off the mark. 1-1. That's inside.
That's the ball.
Up the middle, and that chance handled, and he'll be safe at first.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
So 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Got two.
Ball 1 there. Bichette leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's in there. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
And now Addison Barger struck out swinging his first time.
Plays a 1 here.
That one missed.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the DH, Spencer Horwitz. Springs back to work. Right side. Loud. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Singled and scored his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Next offering is outside.
Ball.
One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the left fielder. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
Well, Boog, Springer always grades well with his bat. He's been incredibly consistent at the plate in his career.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Springer, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And a good eye there. Strike one. Good eye in that spot.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground. Walls throws to first. That takes care of Springer. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. And that's in there at the knees. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The wind and the pitch. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. Top of inning number 7. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Springs back to work. Out to short. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Over to Diaz, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman,
Addison Barger digs in now.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Hey, we got 2.
2 outs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Pepio.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.